Hello, welcome to a review for North. I'm Terry A. Abbott. Today we're talking about Rishi Sunak's keynote speech on education and the fact he wants all 16 to 18 year olds to continue learning maths. His rationale, of course, is that all major economies have maths taught to 18 and beyond. I mean, some of them do, yes. And one of the reasons for that is maybe they have an education system which is different to ours, a more broader education system, or simply it is structured differently and that they have teaching up to 18. For example, the United States. A kid in the United States at 18 has the same qualification standard as somebody who's 16 in the UK. It's just down to the education system. It is a different type of education system. That is some of the reasons. But if you want to have further education of maths, that's all fine, well and good, but you've got a problem here, Rishi, and that is where you're going to get the teachers from. Where are you going to get these teachers from? I know, it's all well and good saying you want to do this, but you've already got a massive shortage of maths teachers. A quarter of 16-year-olds are not taught by anybody with a qualified teaching qualification in maths. A quarter. 25%. I mean, that's a hell of a lot, Rishi. Maybe you should get that into order first before you start thinking of going further. I mean, we know that none of this will actually happen before the election anyway. This is sort of like his big push for the next election. He talked about this during his leadership campaign. It's one of his things, increasing maths education. Well, okay, great. But also another question is, what kind of maths are you going to be teaching people once you've got the teachers, if you can get the teachers to do this? What are you going to be teaching them in? It's not going to be the same old, get to 16, being learnt algebra until you're 16, and sorry, 2 more years of algebra, boys and girls, because one, you'd have kids running out of the class screaming, and secondly, you'd probably find that it has no use whatsoever. Maybe learning kids about monetary policy, interest rates, how to budget responsibly, things like that. Things that would actually do something when you're in real life rather than teaching them algebra. I mean, algebra is fine if you go into the scientific community, you go into computing, great, because you need that, but that's usually taught anyway as part of the course if you're going into that area. So that really wouldn't make any difference. What makes a difference is to those who have really got no bloody interest in maths, or at best a passing interest. They don't want to be there. And if you're just going to teach them the same old, they're definitely not going to want to be there. So you've got to make it different. You've got to have some sort of usage for this extra maths you're going to teach people. And as I say, quoting different countries doesn't work because, I say, different types of teaching environments. Yes, we can know the election's coming. It's a lot of hot air from the Tories. Whether or not they would carry it out if they somehow miraculously won the general election, it would be very hard to. Simply because you've got the lack of people available. Oh well, never mind. Well, that's it for me. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time on A View from North. Until then, as always, stay safe and bye-bye.